So spring is officially here, and that means mud season. I don't have any clean horses. They're all covered in mud. Every last one of them. Some you can hide, like Lightning. He doesn't look too bad. But then you get over to King. He's supposed to be white. He's not white. Yeah, we're talking about you. You are not white. You are covered in mud. All of that, that's all supposed to be. That's all supposed to be white. Oh, dear, look at that. Well, at least he's relaxed enough to lay down, and even if it is in mud. Jam, he even more. Oh dear. Well, I'm not sure if we're supposed to get any rain or not. So then you look at someone like King, who you can tell is filthy, and then there's someone like Rain who doesn't look too bad. It pays to have dark colored horses, not white horses. I knew that a long time ago, but every spring I am reminded of it. I can always tell when we have somewhat not nice weather because this new flock of turkeys shows up. And yes, I'm hiding underneath the trailer so you guys can see them. Of course, they're wandering away. If I move out, oh, spotted me. Two guys that are puffed out are pretty big. These are all Toms and Jakes. There might be a couple of these. Who knew? Kind of fun to watch them. I never mentioned how much I hate wind. I hate wind. It's very difficult to feed hay when you're feeding it off of a bale and there's wind. Any amount of wind and it starts to unravel the bale. This side isn't bad because I have it, well, because my top fell down. But I'm gonna have hay everywhere. I don't do small squares for the ponies because it's not cost effective, but I hate when there's wind because then there's hay everywhere. And I hate to waste hay. It's feeding time. Oh, and Digger and I are disagreeing on who should eat what. That's Mayhem. That's Digger. Digger is supposed to be eating Soaked Senior with his soaked cough-free medicine, and instead he's over here eating Mayhem's sweet feed. The only reason I give Mayhem her sweet feed is to occupy her so that she doesn't steal Digger's food and medicine. Wouldn't give it to her otherwise, but no. I don't understand why they can't do what I asked them to do. And of course I've got a corral panel in the way, so it's not as nice. So I did put them over here, what I call the playpen. It's the timeout pen, the playpen, call it what you want. I'm gonna check there's other one. I didn't eat it all. See, you didn't even eat it all. You ate one bite, and that's it. So we did put them over here into our playpen to get them out of the mud. Where they were before was just a soupy, mucky, muddy mess, and it was just awful. So instead, we went ahead and put them over here into what I call the playpen, and now they can get out of the mud. They're gonna have to go back in a day or two. so that we can run around and do some stuff for Easter. Mostly I want to make sure that they're taken care of while we're running around, and I don't want to ask anything of anybody. So they will go back. Hopefully that by the time we put them back, either tomorrow or the following day, it'll be dried out enough. We've had 40-mile-an-hour wind all day today, and it was super hot yesterday. So my hope is that it will be dried out enough so that they aren't dealing with the nasty mud. We'll see. But leaving them in here, that means I have to throw small squares and I have to keep a tank full, and it's just easier if I put them back into the regular sacrifice pen, because that's where the hay is. Honestly, I could put a round bale in here too, but I already have a bale out there. I'd rather use it because I'm a stickler for hay. So they'll go back, but for now, for the next day or two, they're here. And I don't think they mind too much. This morning they broke out and were in the pen with all the other horses. I think they were a little bit surprised that they broke in, and none of the big herd knew. It was a shock for all of us. So, musical pens in the spring, and we're dealing with 40-mile-an-hour wind still. I hate wind. I hate. There's been a turkey sighting. Mayhem and Maverick both see them. You can't see it from here. You're down into the cornfield, bean field. Turkeys have come back. Whenever there's not pleasant weather, the turkeys show up. Crazy. It's kind of neat to watch the toms. Last year we had hens. This year we have toms and jakes. Things that come. The things that show up here at the sanctuary, the things that happen. It's just crazy. There's no wind this morning. Oh my god, it's so nice. There's Zeke and his beard. Diablo. Maverick. I'm just excited that there's no wind. Well, there is, but not like yesterday when it was 40 miles an hour. Oh, you take a deep breath and hope that the rest of the day is not windy, because I hate wind. And it looks like Zeke's got an eyebrow. Zeke, you got an eyebrow, buddy. He's got an eyebrow. Look at that, his beard is glowing. Mustache? Beard. Your beard is glowing. I'm easily amused in the mornings. I just noticed something. I was out doing chores this morning. It's a little chilly, but I noticed something. There's no wind! Oh, I forgot how much I don't like wind. And I take for granted the nice weather. But I'm excited. No wind. It should be a beautiful day. Yay!